I hate seeing Anthony Davis get injured. He was playing like a 99 overall prior to injury, so today we're turning injuries off, and we're going to see if he can win a championship alongside LeBron on the Lakers. I'm taking control as the GM, and I'm going to make some trades to try and put this team in the best position to win, as LeBron James and Anthony Davis haven't had the best supporting cast over these past couple years, and today I'm here to change that. Year one, LeBron and AD were both all-star starters, and Anthony Davis was putting up some really good numbers in his first season, but I wanted them to be higher because I feel like he could average at least 30 a night. So I upped his shot tendency and his touch tendency to 99 to ensure he's getting as many looks as possible. Also, Reeves was mad around the trade deadline, so I traded him for Terrence Mann, and then we moved on to the end of the season. Luka was the MVP despite AD being a 99 overall, but Anthony Davis did end up winning the Defensive Player of the Year. AD is a defensive monster in real life. He is one of the best players in the league when healthy, and I just wish we could see him healthy more. He also made All-NBA third team. We were the first seed. We won 52 games on the season. Terry Rozier was a great addition to this roster. With the way Lonnie Walker's been playing in real life, I feel like they need to up his overall, but anyway, let's jump to the first round. We got the Timberwolves. They actually got off to an early lead, but we ended up winning in 6 games, and now we're facing the Memphis Grizzlies as LeBron dropped 48 in Game 6. AD dropped 35. He had a monster first round, averaging about 30 and 10, and LeBron was going crazy as well, averaging 32 with about 9 boards and 9 assists. Round 2, we've got Ja Morant and the Grizzlies. We get off to an early lead in the series. We get up 3-2, but they're able to force a Game 7. And in Game 7, it was close at the end, but they were able to pull away in the final seconds, and we ended up losing in just the second round. A disappointing ending to the series, especially considering that we were the first seed, and AD only dropped 22 in the final game. Overall against Memphis, he really struggled. It was a tough series for him. In the offseason, it was time to make some changes. I added Tyus Jones to the roster. I also traded Terry Rozier. He played well, but we get younger with Keldon. And then also, I went ahead and I traded Chris Boucher and Terrence Mann for Buddy Hield, and Alex Caruso is also returning to LA in this one. Then I traded for Isaiah Livers and a future first-round pick. We need those picks for future trades. And after free agency and bringing back some of our guys, this is what the team looks like. I added Malik Beasley using the mid-level exception. Here's the rotation for this year. I feel like it's better than last year. Hopefully we can see an improvement, at least in how we perform in the playoffs. AD is once again an all-star starter alongside LeBron. He's putting up a great season, and I wanted to capitalize on that, so unfortunately I traded Alex Caruso. We got Brook Lopez. I just thought he'd be an improvement for our rotation. AD is once again the Defensive Player of the Year. He has this award on lockdown at this point. He made All-NBA second team as well, alongside LeBron James. This year we were the second seed, but like I said, I think we have a better roster, and that's all that matters, right? In the first round, we go to 7 with the young Oklahoma City Thunder, and in Game 7, we're able to pull out. Our experience allows us to win this. It's a video game, bro. I promise you experience doesn't matter, but hey, I'm just talking. Anyway, we go ahead and we win the series. LeBron really sold in Game 6, but AD was there to save his legacy. Hey, shout out Ray Allen, shout out Kyrie. You know LeBron gets his legacy saved all the time. I know people are going to be mad, bro. I said LeBron was the GOAT in the other video. Y'all got so mad. My fault. Anyways, we lost in Game 6. AD sold in this one, and he had a tough playoff run. At this point, my legacy as a GM is on the line, so I got to make some more trades. We trade Brook Lopez for some future first. He's really old, and we need picks, so I did that. Then I packaged together some picks to get a young center in Mitchell Robinson, and we got a first-round pick. Then I traded Mitchell Robinson and some more picks for Kyle Kuzma and Gary Harris. Welcome back to Kyle Kuzma. He was in LA before. Y'all have probably seen the trade rumors about him maybe going back to LA. That'd be kind of crazy. But we also had to re-sign AD. We were able to do that. And as you can see, our roster's looking solid. We added Obi Toppin using the mid-level exception. And also, I had rule changes on, and the NBA changed the rules so that the shot clock was longer, I guess, and the scoring was super low. So when you see AD's numbers for this year, they might look kind of low, but the thing is, nobody was really scoring. He was the Defensive Player of the Year once again, and also he ended up making the All-NBA second team and All-Defensive first team, of course. I mean, he was the DPOY. we're once again the second seed, so we've been staying around those top seeds. We're able to beat Utah in round 1 in just 5 games. Then in round 2, we got the Grizzlies. We go to 7 once again with them. And we're able to win it. We're advancing to the conference finals as AD drops 29 and 13. But remember, the scoring's super low, so 29 and 13 is a lot considering that. In the conference finals, we've got the Oklahoma City Thunder, and in this round, they get off to an early lead. We end up losing in 5, and I'm putting the shot clock down to 20 seconds now. I want the scoring to be crazy, and I don't want it to be super high. I don't want these teams scoring like 80 points in regulation. That's kind of crazy. And also, I went ahead and I added Jordan Poole, and I added De'Aaron Fox. We're going all in this year. I want to have the most stacked roster as possible, and I also added Malik Monk. Welcome back to LA, Malik. And I signed Tobias Harris using our mid-level exception. So although our depth might not be as good this year, I feel like we've got quite a bit of star power. And this year, LeBron James was selected to the All-Star starters. AD was as well. He had another good season this year, and his numbers were back up because the shot clock thing was fixed. He was once again the DPOY. He's had that award on lock. And he ended up making All-NBA second, as I feel like we've seen him do quite a few times at this point. In round 1, we've got the Portland Trail Blazers. We win that series in 5, and now we've got the Oklahoma City Thunder. In this round against the Thunder, we end up going ahead and beating them in 6 games. And checking out some of the stats from that Game 6, De'Aaron Fox played really well. AD's kind of having a mid-playoff run for his standards, but you know what? Let's just move on to the conference finals. We've got the Minnesota Timberwolves, and against the T-Wolves, we had a back-and-forth series that ended up going to 7 games. And in Game 7, we absolutely blew out the Timberwolves as AD won the Western Conference Finals MVP. De'Aaron had a 41 triple-double, 41-point triple-double in this one, and then we end up going on to the NBA Finals, where again, we've got a back-and-forth series. The Pacers end up taking a pivotal Game 5, but in Game 6, we bounce back and we win that one, and now we're moving on to a Game 7. And in Game 7, we end up losing, and we got so close to that NBA championship, but we weren't able to make it happen. So you know what that means, more trades. I go ahead and I add Denny Avdia and also Jeremiah Robinson-Earl. Then I trade Jordan Poole and a pick for Lonzo Ball. I felt like Lonzo could help us defensively. LeBron's getting really old. We really need to make this happen right now. I overrode his retirement for this season. I don't even care about the All-Star team. This is going to be the final playoff run that we're going to go on with this team because LeBron's getting super old and I'm giving AD one last chance. He's 34 at this point. In round 1, we win in 7 against the Memphis Grizzlies. Round 2, we've got the OKC Thunder. We go to Game 7. I don't even simcast. We go ahead and get out of there and we win. And in Game 7, it was a balanced scoring attack. AD had a mid-Game 7, but overall he's having a massive playoff run, playing really well. And then in the conference finals, we've got the Houston Rockets, who we end up losing to in 6. This was really disappointing. I felt like I put together some really good teams. Let me know what you think. I feel like we deserved a ring. That's it for the video. Have a great day. Be sure to like and subscribe.